good to go. This is my desktop. But the race server starts in 2 minutes, so we'll get some action on the screen here shortly. Thanks for everybody mentioning the race on Twitter. That's really cool. I love this event, and I'm really happy that a lot of you guys are enjoying it as well. I'm gonna start my stream deck. Just in case I need that. Okay, well, let me pull up the chat so I can see you guys. Max Brady has done it. So I'm hoping frame rate issues are resolved here, but no guarantees. It might suck the whole night. Who knows? Not gonna stress about it. Life is too short. I think it was because I didn't run Streamlabs in administrator mode. That's I'm 90% sure that's why. Hasn't launched yet. Still 8:44. So why is my phone going to sleep? I use my phone to keep track of the chat. That's my store and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, it's not anything other than that, Joe. I'm gonna turn actually my Wi-Fi off on my phone, so I stream just through my cellular service. And I'm gonna make sure display and brightness, auto lock after 30 seconds, never. And then I think we're good. Well, let's see if you guys disappear now. Well, this will be fun. AJ Henderson, you got a copy. AJ is going to be our in-race reporter for the evening on the eRacer Discord. If you guys have any interest in being on the broadcast as an in-race reporter, just come into the eRacer Discord and we'll drag you in when we feel like it. There is always a delay when sessions get scheduled, so should be up any moment. It doesn't matter. I can pull from any of the channels you decide to get into. I think there's like 6 or 7 channels that you could join, like channel 2 through 6, or it's a channel or an extra voice channel. Any of those we can pull you from. Okay, cool. What's up? So hopefully we set everything correctly. I think we're good to go on that front. Oh, okay, there we go. Sweet. Well, click watch now. The cool thing is, like, the rules there are no rules except for the iRacing Sporty Code, which covers everything. Hey Aaron, have a great race, man. You too, Joe. I know you both are. Jason, you're gonna be in it too. Have a great race and have fun. First and foremost, I hope it's fun. It's gonna be a bit of a workout for you guys, but I hope it's fun. All right, we're loading in. Yeah, it's cool to see some new names make the top split of an event like this. Pretty prestigious after last year, I think. In my mind, it's one of the more prestigious events that I'd want to win if I was competing. Pretty much everything that happens can be covered by that rule. Exactly. Yeah. So, you guys know the sporting code. I don't have to remind you. And automatic yellows, so it's up to you guys. You want to have a wreck fest that lasts 3 hours and 45 minutes? You go right ahead. Last the first challenge, yeah.
Hello, Brian.
Hey, AJ, how's it going?
I have a copy.
Nice to hear from you, man. Are you in the server yet?
I am joining it as we speak.
Okay, well, AJ's going to be our in-race reporter, and we'll probably go to him more often than anybody else. But as it looks like Mitchell Hunt has a special green car that looks eerily similar to my green car. I'm not going to call that a tribute car because I'm not sure. I'm not sure what his intents were, but that seems awfully similar. That's really funny. That was like the first car I loaded into. Yeah, the green Chevy made it. Oh, shoot. Well, it just got updated. All right.
P1, let's go.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we keep the driver chat on for the broadcast?
You're gonna be really upset when somebody else speaks that in about a minute here.
I know.
Let's see. Oh.
Like that.
Are you guys not seeing the, Oh, never mind. Okay, let's see how this stream looks. So far looking pretty good. Oh, definitely some lag there. Some frame rate issues. I don't know, guys. I cannot figure out why that would be. I'm locked at 84 frames a second in the server. It's not bad. I don't know. 8.6% drop frames. That sounds terrible. I don't have any info on that. Alright, so Parker White looks to have made the fastest lap here in practice so far. He's in that 95, and he's also going to be starting second tonight. Actually, I think it's clearing up a little bit. I've really done all I can do. I don't know what else I could do to even fix it, but I think it's actually looking better. I haven't seen anything in a while now. So we got 1, 2, 3. 38 cars in here right now. Or people who have intended to sign up but haven't logged in yet. So hopefully we get a few more. Thanks everybody for coming. We'll, you know, if you don't have anybody watching the stream that thinks that they might, you know, your friends that might want to watch, tell them to tune in. We'll have some fun with this one. This is something that you don't get to see very often with these cars, and a really, really competitive and stacked 43 car field. It's going to be really good, so I would highly recommend tuning in for this one if you got any sim racing friends or people who actually just kind of miss high horsepower, extremely low grip NASCAR Cup Series racing. We don't really see a whole lot of that. Sometimes we get a taste of it at like places like Darlington, and Atlanta is always low grip. But now Atlanta is being reconfigured, so this is going to be the legacy version of Atlanta, I guess, forever, till it's not available anymore, I guess. But yeah, I think a lot of people would enjoy watching this, so make sure to get your friends to watch with you. Parker White still first, fastest lap in practice. Looks like got a few guys out on track right now. Got Boomer Logan in that 84. Excuse me, 94. What do you guys think? You know, you guys can control the stream here, so do you think you guys want the last lap times up on the board there on the left during the race, or do you just want the gap to the leader? I can do either one. I think I'm leaning towards just keeping the gap up and then having everybody's full name. Michael Cozy is not in the event this evening. He was last year, but unfortunately not this year. I don't believe he attempted. Looks like we had a couple of frames drop there. But, you know, there's nothing we can do now. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. Let's see here. This way. Okay. I think get some more opinions, but there is a lot going on over on the left-hand side. Normally they just, I think real life only shows the gap to the leader. Oh, wow, got a spin in oh, we saved it. Nice save by Boomer Logan. The only problem is we do have some names that are not as well known in here. Like Boomer, actually. I'd like to get their full name essentially on this this column right here. So I'm gonna see how it looks, and we can always switch back. Aaron wants to know who that Henderson person is.
Hello?
You're always so loud when you first key up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'm gonna turn you down a little bit though. Alright.
Who's wondering about me?
Aaron. Pontiac Kid.
McCachran? Ah, hello.
Okay. Well, let's see here. Laptop. Now, Thomas Lewandowski obviously has the longest name in the server, so we have to make it like 40 pixels more wide because Tom has the biggest name in iRacing. So, thanks, Tom. Appreciate that. Cool. Well, I'm excited to get started. I'll be right back, guys.
Alright, I'm gonna sit this down, Parker. Hit it.
So, partly cloudy still. Yep. We do have some ongoing weather variation, but I think overall it's going to get hotter. So, we shall see. What happened to my scoring here? Race briefing. Okay, well, I guess we got a race briefing up, whatever that means. There we go. All right, so go through the grid here while we have a little bit of time. All right. Well, let me pull up the qualifying results here and turn off. There we go. All right, so we got Corey Carpenter on the front row and Parker White on his outside here. Let me adjust my settings here. Tyler Gary, Tucker Minter, Zach Carr, Donovan Strauss, Briar LaPrade,
Like
Spencer E. Burns, Connor Horn, Dustin Montgomery, Eric J. Smith, Justin R. Smith, Tyler Dubosh, Andy Hunter, Michael Guest, Anthony Burrows, Presley Sora, John Adams, Mitchell Hunt, Alex Kolonix, Matt Spalding, Colin Bowden, Chandler Parsons, Gills, I'm sorry, I forgot his last name, how to pronounce that, AJ Henderson, Anthony Alfredo, Matt Bachman, Anthony Krobach,
just got to remember the name of the
Joseph
race, guys.
Selby,
Keep that in the back of
Braxton
your head.
Dweez, Garrison Hogan, Cole
Lewis on the
Woody.
first 3 laps, 300.
This is a heck of a field. Cole Woody,
The
Gabriel
Timpani
Wood,
EC400.
Jason Rajak,
Matt
Ben
out,
D.
flat out,
Bafford,
350.
Benjamin Fanning, Boomer Logan, Zach Novak, Thomas Lewandowski, Max R. Brady,
Good luck, everyone.
Carson Bowers, and Aaron McEachern.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
I'm sorry, Aaron, I mispronounced your last name. Here we go for the green flag. No race control. We don't really need it for this one. It's gonna be basically by the sporting code. This is how it's gonna go. It's kind of the wild west, I guess you could say. It's up to these guys to figure out how to get things sorted out. Looks like everybody's giving plenty of room here to start. We've already got a big shuffle. Corey Carpenter back to 9th. He was your pole sitter. Wow. Am I seeing that right? No, I guess my ATVO is wrong. Of course it is. So I'll look at the scoring pylon just like you guys. That's accurate. So so far so good though. Nice and clean. This could be one of our cleanest starts ever, I think. Yeah, got a couple nice blue emu cars in there. Hope you guys are enjoying the speed shots. We'll switch to the TV cams here in a second. Got let's see, that's 34th place, Anthony Krobach, and let's see here. My ATVO is acting all sorts of crazy, so I apologize, guys. Right now we've got Tucker Minter though leading the field as he started 4th on the grid and obviously was really excited about this race. Had a lot of optimism going into this one, and Corey Carpenter's right on his bumper. So I'm gonna actually restart ATVO because that is not gonna be ideal for the 100 and however many laps we have here. If ATVO doesn't work, you know, that's you're up a creek without a paddle, so to speak. All right, cool. Well, it's still doing the same thing, but we do have the iRacing scoring to work with here, so not great, but we can work with it. Battle here for 4th, Donovan Strauss. Taking a look here on Parker White. Parker is looks like he might be saving a little bit here as Donnie gives him the wave. Thank you, making that easy on me. Zach Carr had an amazing qualifying run, and I didn't know Zach Carr's name very well, but I certainly do now. He's definitely a wheelman. Had a great effort in qualifying, and right now he's going by our outside pole sitter, Parker White. And Tyler Gary's gonna follow him through. Tyler Gary also had an incredible qualifying effort. He rubbed the wall a little bit on his lap, so that lap in 1 and 2, he was right up next to the wall, just touched it and qualified 3rd. So that was a great lap by Tyler. Got AJ Henderson actually back here in 25th position. This is really where the battles take place. AJ, you got a copy?
I do.
All right, AJ, you got a lot of cars in front of you. How are you going to get through this mess?
Well, I just saw Anthony Burrows drop back here. It looks like he's saving his stuff, and he's pretty good, so I'll probably just sit back behind these guys and save my tires and see what happens.
All right. That's AJ Henderson. AJ, if you see anything, let me know. You're right in the middle of all
Will
the
do.
action, so we need you out there.
I'll make sure to call things out.
Yeah, it's really cool to see this many cars out here, you know, and able to keep it green with such a difficult setup. You'd think, man, you know, this is going to be a wreck fest. No, it's actually the opposite. Whenever we have low grip, hard to drive cars, it tends to go green, and people are able to patiently make their moves and not worry about their track position too much, because they know they can make a difference as a driver, which is always really exciting. As we've got that doesn't mean that these guys aren't going to be aggressive though. We've got gosh, Eric J. Smith out there in the Blue Emu number 4. He's actually requested number 8, but I guess he's going to go with number 4 tonight. And it's kind of a logjam here, as Eric's going to go to the middle. This is where the action's at. This is awesome. Tucker Minter's still leading the way by about 7/10 of a second, as John Adams got the wall there. Colin was in here earlier, or he was in the practice session earlier. I'm not sure what happened. I think Colin might have decided not to run, but I hope his internet didn't go out. I hope it was just that he didn't feel like running or something, because that's too bad. Definitely want to see Colin race. Looks like we had 41 people register. Looks like Thomas Lewandowski just went a lap down for some reason. I think he might have had to start from the pits or something. That's an odd development, but I think we'll probably see some cautions here in this race, so maybe he can get back on the lead lap, but there's no guarantees, so we'll see. But yeah, back to Keister. I hope nothing bad happened and he just decided not to run. But the battle is for 5th on back. Got a nice battle here between Dustin Montgomery and Tyler Gary. Both really good drivers. Montgomery used to be in the Coke Series back in the day. Things are starting to calm down a little bit here, but we do have some great battles here around. Oh, geez, this is back in the 12th to 15th range. These battles are not going away, and Colin Bowden making a move here.
Sorry, Connor.
Colin started 18th, and he's already up
You're
to
good.
12th. So that's a guy that I knew was going to be definitely pretty good at this, and slowly but surely make his way towards the front of the field. Yeah, I was wanting to. Isaac, how's it going, man? I was hoping to see Colin out here, but looks like we had a couple of guys not show up, but overall, great participation and really cool. Looks like Dustin Montgomery made the pass on Tyler Gary for 4th. Try to keep an eye on that ticker. Novak also making his way through the field. Boomer Logan also making a pass for 37th. This is awesome. Hopefully we can keep this thing green. And unfortunately, Benjamin Fanning, he was really excited about this race. Something happened to him. Not sure what.
I believe he throughputed.
Uh-oh. Got the old disconnect. So, thanks, AJ, for that info.
You're welcome.
How's it going, AJ?
We had a moment a couple laps ago. Matt Backman in 31 got a little loose underneath Chandler Parsons, but everybody's doing fine now.
As AJ has some internet hiccups there, but he's back.
Oh no, am I?
Yeah, you linked out and you
Oh,
didn't.
no.
We didn't hear you on Discord for a second, but it
Uh-oh.
was only a split second, so you're fine. I apologize, guys, for the frame rate issues. This is it's too bad.
Uh-oh. Oh, I just hit the wall, Brian.
All right. That's not good. Don't do that,
We're
AJ.
good. We're good. It's fine.
Let's see if I mean, in order to talk to anybody, we want to do it under yellow, so you know, hopefully we get a yellow and we get to talk to some people that joined the Discord. This is where the fiercest battle on track is right now. We've got Spencer Burns and Andy Hunter side by side. Spencer's gonna have to lift down the front stretch. That's actually one of the most challenging parts of this racetrack. Is the front stretch, believe it or not, with old tires, you really can't go wide open. Otherwise, you end up burning up your stuff. And it's actually not too different from what I've been told by I believe Dale Earnhardt Jr. back in the day said that the straightaways at Atlanta were really tough and couldn't really go wide open at some points in his career. It's like those static cams are giving us some fits, and cameras with a lot of cars in the frame. As John Adams is going to be 3 wide middle here.
Hell yeah, Andy Hunter. Let's just throw it in there with my trying to collect it, bud.
As John
I was
is,
on the high side there, man.
John's not happy. John's not going the right direction, but he just needs to
I don't know who the hell that
simmer
white
out.
green car is up there.
And
That's Mr. Strauss. You'll have to take that complaint up with him.
I mean, when you're
get some chatter.
when you get loose on the straightaway and just cut me off, going 10 mile an hour slower, I don't know what you expect.
Oh boy, we got some beef.
Like I said, I was trying to collect it up.
On board with John Adams here. John's back to, looks like 18th now. It's got an update at the line, but not exactly the opening stint John wanted, but I think everybody in this race has to take a deep breath and know that this is a marathon, and it's only going to get more and more difficult as the race goes on and tires wear and stuff. Thanks for the follow, Craig. As it looks like got a battle here shaping up between Andy Hunter and Spencer E. Burns. What's on board with Spencer? Nice little battle here for 15th. Tucker Minter is right now got about a second advantage over Corey Carpenter. Been training my eye not to look at ATVO because it has all sorts of misinformation on it for some reason. None of us know why. As Presley Sora scuffs the wall in the 3, not a big deal, but that 98 car looks like he's doing a great job. Actually, he's up from 17th position and still hanging in there. I think he might have driven a little harder than some of these guys at the start, so he might bleed a few spots here, but overall, great run so far for Presley Sora. Let's take a look up here. It looks like Eric J. Smith,
I'm
Mitchell
giving everyone
Hunt,
extra room, but
Connor
for some reason
Horn.
my ping is spiking right now, just a heads up. I'm not blinking, but just FYI.
I wish I could fix those frame rate issues. I have no idea what it could be. Are you in the chat here? While we've got an amazing battle on track. How's it looking on everybody else's end? Because my end, it doesn't look too good. Hasn't been a problem like the whole week, so I'm not sure exactly why.
Man, this tire model makes this not as fun as it could be. Nice.
So we got some chatter on the radio about the tire model. Wouldn't be an iRacing race without that. Connor Horn working over Mitchell Hunt here for a position. Mitchell might be dropping a couple spots here. As Briar LaPrade goes by. Briar has had a great start to his Contender Series season, I believe, and sporting that new number 35 font that is a little bit different than the front row font, I guess, because he's good friends with Anthony Alfredo. Speaking of Anthony Alfredo, he just gained a spot here this last lap. He's in that 15 car, that Ford. It's technically the 015 car. It's a little tiny O on the side. Probably can't see it. But that 15's looking pretty good. He started 26. He's up to 23rd. But it's like he's just gotten passed by Anthony Burroughs. So great to see Anthony Alfredo out here and racing amongst the best iRacers in the world right now. Hard Drive 300. Pretty cool. Got a car trying to make a pass into turn 3 here. Yep, Spencer Burns, I nailed it. Okay. Do you see any skip frames, Kimmy? Is it looking alright on your end? As Parker White going to make a move here to the inside. Now Parker dropped back as I believe that was Anthony Krobuck making a green flag stop here after 32 laps. That's a little bit early, but certainly feasible to make a scheduled green flag stop at this point in the race. But back to Parker White. He started on the outside pole and fell quite a ways back. He's trying to make it all up, but it'll be tough. 6.6 seconds behind the lead. He just got around Spencer Burns, so we'll see what he's able to do. He's running that inside line, which is really interesting. It's probably gonna pay off if he's been running that consistently, as we've got a battle here. Oh man, Connor Horn, Eric Smith, and looks like Zach Carr is might be dropping here a little bit in that 27 car on the inside. Okay, that's that was intense for a second. It's holding steady for you. All right, thanks, Kimmy. I appreciate the feedback. Connor tried to run the outside there. I think Connor is going to be solidly a top 10 car tonight. We'll have to see as the cream rises to the top, but
I'm not all good. I'm happy to be here.
Cole Woody said he's happy to be here in 38th. We'll go back to him. He's kind of all by himself in this number 89. That's awesome. Just really happy to be here. As it looks like Donovan Strauss gave somebody the thank you for an easy pass again. Donovan's up to looks like the 7th position. I think he just got around Connor Horn. And Briar LaPrade's also trying to make a move. Looks like Michael Guest also kind of surging at the right time at the tail end of this run.
First warning message is what for tire wear? 25%?
People might be thinking about the warning sign for tire wear. That was just Eric J. Smith coming over the radio.
Right front is wearing out is 50%.
Yeah, as it looks like Tyler Dubois
I'm sick. Keep saving them tires.
starting
no idea what that
to possibly bleed some spots here.
Lost it easy on that
But
right
Colin
rear.
Bowden, we need to mention him.
I know
He
I'm
started
about to blow a
22nd
red
on the
flag from
grid,
plowing.
and he's probably one of our biggest movers of the race. Right now, shown in the 6th spot. As my ATVO tricked me there. It's unfortunate to have this happen, but looks like Dustin Montgomery trying to make it 3 wide potentially. As Donovan Strauss makes a really great move. That was awesome. Move by Donnie to grab. That is going to be the 3rd spot, I believe. I'll have to see where it all shakes out, but I think that was the 3rd position. He just got Tyler Gary and Dustin Montgomery, so you're going to see his name move up to P3 on the sticker. There it goes. So great move for Donovan. And we've got quite a battle here between Eric Smith and Colin Bowden.
67 pitting.
Connor Horn has just announced that he is pitting, so let's take a look here at pit entry. See how these guys get down on the pit road.
Pitting.
First car is in. Nice and orderly down to pit road speed. So this is really the first major contender from the top 10 to make a pit stop. This should be this is great. We already got green flag stops. So Connor's pitting. Colin Bowden just announced that he's pitting. So let's go back to that pit entry cam, see if we can't get any insight into how quick these guys can get on pit road. Oh wow, big slide, and oh, that's going to be a penalty for somebody. I couldn't recognize that car. Anybody know who that was? That was too bad for that car. He had blue numbers. Let's see, Justin R. Smith. Oh man, he was having a good run too. That's it's too bad, but still a long race. And let's go back to our pit entry cam. We've got more cars pitting. Ooh, track pass car. I think he'll get away with that one. Really tough entry here. Oh, that was close. As Presley Sora, no, not gonna quite make it. Oh, that's too bad for Presley. He's gonna have to rebound from that.
Sorry, Carson, I did the same thing. I forgot I had the first stall.
Unfortunate. We'll see.
Pitting.
We've got more people pitting. Bar LaPrade just announced that he's pitting. Not anybody from these top few right now, but here comes Breyer. See if Breyer's able to make it down here. Yes, he does. Nice and smooth. That was a good entry. We've got another car coming in. That's the number 8 machine of... I'm not sure who that was actually. We'll have to double check on that one because we've got Eric Smith, but he's actually in the number 4. So we might have some conflicting trading paints numbers here. Oh yeah, no problem. Surreal Folk Blues, no problem. We've got a great race, and we've got green flag pit stops. That's what everybody wanted to see. We'll have to see. So we've got people coming in now at 41, but the question is, are people gonna stretch their fuel a little bit longer to try to take advantage of maybe one less stop? And I believe that's what the leader of Tucker Minter might be doing. We'll have to go to his camera right now, and he's got a big lead actually. He's got over a 5-second lead right now. absolutely dominating so far. And oh, by the way, I received over $140, just over $140 in donations through the sign-up form for this race. So the winner of this race will receive $100, and second and third will both receive
Yeah, I think
20.
I blew right front like 5 laps ago.
So the top three are going to get paid out, and if anybody wants to contribute through a sub tonight, if you want to sub to the channel, that will go to fourth on back. So if you want to start trying to sub to the channel, everything that you donate will go to fourth on back, and we can start paying the rest of these guys for putting on a great show for us. And if you also want to privately donate to the PayPal link that I have in the sign-up form, feel free to do that. That way Twitch doesn't take a percentage. That would be awesome. So Braxton DeWeese, yes, that's the guy. That's the guy I was looking for. As Donovan Strauss is in second, and Dustin Montgomery here in third.
I'm pitting Parker.
Corey Carpenter back to fourth.
Watch out, I'm so tight, it's ridiculous.
Oh boy. People saying they're tight. Pit entry here. That's interesting to hear that Corey's tight. We'll have to see. Got a couple more cars on pit road.
I'll be attempting to make it down
yes,
pit road.
let me get that lap counter added.
I'm gonna try to do the same.
Pitting in this lap.
You can see Corey Carpenter here on pit road. He's leaving. Apologize for that. We've kind of thrown this thing together, but so far so good. Now standings, and we want.
Sit again. Go ahead.
Now we're gonna have a lot of traffic here for Corey as he comes through the field. We're gonna have cars in and out, and I'm gonna try to get the lap times to show up.
Pitting here, Zach. Pitting.
Pitting.
So you can see here the
11
laps
pitting
that
this time, 11
people
pitting this
pitted.
time.
So right now we're on lap 49 of 195. So we've got quite a ways to go. So if you need a drink or a sandwich, feel free to make a stop in the kitchen. We've got a we've got a car pitting right from the middle of the racetrack. That's not ideal, but right now Tucker Minter still showing the way, and he looks like he is stretching it out a little bit, trying to.
Pitting this time.
Oh, Tucker Minter is on pit road, your race leader. So scratch that. Here comes Tucker Minter out of pit road. And you can see got a few cars.
How's it going, Tyler?
Coming out right in front of him.
Well, yeah, we're calling it night. I thought this was going to be run right here off. Not the right front.
You hate to see it.
It does if you drive it normal, but everybody knows not to drive this fucking tire model normal.
Yeah, typical. That's some love.
It's nobody's fault, it's just this tire model can't handle anything over like 700 horsepower.
It didn't fuel me for some reason.
So we've got some.
Go run Austral, Tyler. Got like 2 minutes
people,
left in qualifying.
some feedback for the setup over voice chat. I feel like I made this setup pretty. We made the setup pretty loose, but Maybe we need to loosen up for next year. Oops. Sorry about that. So you can see who's changed positions here as I go through the the different things that we can show. Looks like John Adams received a penalty there. Anthony Alfredo up to 9th. He might have pitted, yeah, he pitted on lap 40, so got a little bit of a lead here. Mitchell Hunt actually is your race leader right now. Let me mess with this widget a little bit more. Now Mitchell pitted on lap 33, so this will be really interesting to see how this plays out if oh, as I heard a car, as we've got a car.
That's real nice of you.
Oh no,
Yeah,
that's Colin Bowden. As it looks like we're still green.
That's unfortunate.
Let's take a look here, actually. Oh, and Colin
my suspension's fucked. I'm on the top 1 and 2. Look
just
out.
got turned. Colin Bowden just got in the back of Connor Horn.
Implications.
Oh man. Well, somehow that wasn't a caution. So we're gonna keep it green. Colin's still out on track. Looks like Connor should be near the end of the running order here. That's too bad for Connor. Yeah, Connor's on pit road. Yeah, that's too bad. But caution did not fly. There's automatic cautions enabled for the server, so, and that really didn't honestly look like anybody got 90 degrees sideways in the racing service. So Mitchell Hunt is your race leader, and man, if there's anybody who wanted to see a yellow right there, it was Mitchell, to make this strategy really net him some track position. I found a way to sorry guys, I found a way to add the lap counter, so give me a second and go back here to a battle more cars while I figure this out. If you guys want, I can put the pit number on, or keep it on, just to give you guys a visualization of what kind of laps these guys are on tire-wise. I think that might be a good idea, just to give you a little bit more context into what's going on here. As looks like Michael Guest up to 9th from 15th. Obviously Mitchell with the big gain. Actually, Max R. Brady. The strong run here. As Tyler Gary, I believe, was the one who has decided to pull it in pit road, and said the setup was too tight for him. That's his prerogative. Unfortunate that he didn't like the setup, but Max R. Brady up from 40th up to 15th after that experience in the last chance qualifier, and he's one of those guys who put it on 40. So I believe the people who pitted on lap 51 might be able to do it on one less stop, if I am not mistaken. I'll have to find out.
Bottom.
As we got people requesting certain things as far as where people want to go, and ooh, we've got a heck of a battle here. Alfredo trying to get around lap, I believe that's lap car Joseph Selby. Nice to see Joe out here in that 999. Joe's always very active in every special event that I think I've ever done. Joe has signed up, and Joe was nice enough to donate $25 to the race purse. So that's really cool, and Joe is actually working a controller right now along with AJ Henderson. Those are two guys in the server who are trying to work this out on a controller. That's pretty crazy. So just to explain here, guys, on this column right here, this is the gap to the leader, and if you see a whole number that's is greater than 10, you're not gonna see a decimal point, so you're only gonna see the seconds that they're behind. Skip frames still look good. Alright, cool. As looks like Tucker Minter has reassumed the race lead, and where did Mitchell Hunt go? Looks like he's making his second stop of the day, so that's interesting little development there. Mitchell already back out on pit road, so he just made his second stop on lap 63. So let's pull up our calculator here. So 195 divided by 4 is 48 laps. 195 divided by 5 is 39 laps. 195 divided by 3 is 65 laps. 195 divided by... So 5 divided by 95 divided by 6. So right now Mitchell's on a 6-stop strategy, pitting every about 30 laps or so as we see somebody duck onto pit road. But as you saw from the math, a 3-stop strategy isn't really possible unless you absolutely just save like crazy. So 195 divided by 4 is 48 laps. So to make it on 4 stops, or 3 pit stops and 4 runs, you're going to need to do about 49 laps each. So you can kind of see who's on what strategy based off those numbers there. As we've got AJ Henderson, looks like he's going to come down pit road. AJ Henderson already off and away. AJ, you got a copy, bud?
I do.
Hey man, how's it going down there? You just come off pit road. We're talking to you at the worst point.
You low here, Donovan?
As you got to
you're
focus
fine.
getting off pit road here. How's it going, man? You looks like you are gonna work that gosh, maybe a 5-stopper or a 4-stopper.
Yeah, for whatever reason, that second run was really tight.
Yeah.
As soon as the car gets in the corner, it was just insanely tight. So I think maybe I was underdriving it or something and working the right front too much. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
as AJ works around the slower cars with more laps on their tires. Yeah, I'm kind of confused by that because my setup builder for this race said that he was wearing the right rear like 20% more. So we'll see. See what happens. I mean, this thing's far from over. Tucker Minter still in the race lead here, and Donovan Strauss coming through 1 and 2. The chat wants you to know about your right front damage there, AJ. They think that that might play a part in how your car is handling right now.
Oh, that's possible. Thank you.
As we're on lap 72 of 195, I'm gonna work on getting the lap counter up for you guys. This is not an e-racer production, so not quite as fan. Wrong scene, but
that was pretty cool.
Yeah, this
Yeah, I was not having any of that. You guys just have fun.
This is not quite the e-racer production that Chris Hanel was able to pull together.
I'm having a blast.
Yeah. Is this what it was like in the prehistoric days?
No, it was kind of like this, except you did it 100% every lap.
I'm gonna capture my window. Whoops. Oh, I messed that up. Hey Davey, thanks for the raid, man. As I have all the technical problems you could probably ask for. As oh wow, Connor Horn. I don't know how I caught that on the broadcast, but Connor Horn and
I don't want to hear it, Donnie.
Colin Bowden have a little bit of beef
you're
going
running
on.
into people. Straight up, just drove them to the fence. Take into consideration that there's people behind them.
Well, we've
We should have taken
got
into
beef,
consideration
guys.
that
Do you
we
guys
were
have
racing
any
each
beef
other.
emotes? This is
Can you guys
gotta
take
be
into
one of the
consideration
most
that I need a
frustrating
policy?
races I think anybody could ever drive right now.
You gotta take into consideration that I'm drunk.
Can you take this ratio into consideration? Always, John. I always take that into consideration. You're the man.
Oh yeah, it's a good one. Hell yeah, Eric.
Me?
Friendly reminder: the broadcast is can't hear you guys.
About a
Well, I hope they caught the race for second earlier.
Got a lot of people spread out here, but Michael Guest has been very workmanlike the whole race, and has been very disciplined and just sticking to
Not to race.
not
and
overdriving his
just move over
car,
for people.
staying smooth, big grain egg car,
Max, that was pretty damn close there.
driving really well.
I got loose enough. You got loose. It came down.
These
That
guys
was
are now
almost
talking too much because I told them that they're on the broadcast.
I'm on the struggle bus.
Oh, well, there we go. Kimmy got the beef.
We can talk later, Colin, but I did nothing wrong.
So right now we're on lap 79.
Hey Blackbird, did the race start at a lower track state?
Yes, so it should free up. I think.
We don't need to talk later. Everything's taken care of.
I was just curious because I think tire weather would be better now.
Pitting is fine, pitting is fine.
No, anyway, I need a reason.
Never mind.
Let's see, we've got to find some battles here. Looks like Braxton Deweese and Mitchell Hunt. Spencer E. Burns having a go at it.
I tried to call it out earlier, sorry, but they were talking.
Looks like Spencer.
Now I'm pitting.
Oh, Braxton's having some issues here.
I'm pitting this time.
Got more cars pitting.
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 Man, this is...
It's his time. It's his time.
I feel like this is absolutely brutal for these guys. I almost feel bad. Like, I put them through this. This is just the most grueling race in sim racing history, as obviously, you know, it leads to mistakes like that where they nail the cone on entry. Oh my gosh. What have I done? What have I done?
Freeze.
Pitting this time, Chandler.
Looks like we've got Anthony Alfredo pitting. Trying to find him on scoring.
Oh, we're wheeling.
Pitting right here, Chandler.
Okay. Telling Chandler he's pitting. So let's take a look here. Alfredo coming down pit road this time.
I'm pitting this time, Parker.
See how he gets on pit road here. Oh, that's maximizing your pit entry if he doesn't speed right there. Good entry for Alfredo.
Pitting.
Coming down to get service. Hopefully he didn't miss his box here. Yep, no, that was smooth. He got everything though. Yeah, that's why it said hard to drive. That's right. And so Alfredo re-enters the track. This is really shaping out to be quite the pit strategy extravaganza, as we've got people on way different strategies. Actually, let's keep this pit number on, because that's a pretty critical piece of information. If you have somebody you're following, like Tucker Minter here, obviously having a great race. You want to keep track of his pit number relative to people around him, for example. We've got Donnie Strauss here in second.
Pitting this lap.
Now, 1 second, guys. I'm gonna add a different source. I'm gonna add my other display, so you guys can see the lap counter here.
Come on,
this is a really dumb way of doing it, because I can't get my widget to have it shown. As it looks like, oh, forgot. Here we go.
Pitting.
We got cars pitting.
Sorry, Presley. I don't know you're going up.
Hey, Brian, are we ever going to have a caution in this thing?
You're good, Ben.
I say clean and green.
I like this.
I think there was like 5 big ones last year after the first yellow.
There was.
That's not up to me, it's up to you guys. Thankfully I don't have a role in this.
Alright, well, there's already a car upside down.
Nah, John. Wasn't upside down on my screen, and he was off the track.
It's the middle line getting to him.
Bottom person.
So, hopefully you guys can see that now. You can see how many laps to go. That's an important piece of information. Lewandowski's up to 29th here, by the way, and he started, I believe, from pit lane,
How
and
about I messed you up there,
really
Michael? I thought I'd give you some
has
room,
made
bud.
quite a bit of progress considering his last pit lap
You're good.
was
The wreck run is falling off.
was just a few laps ago, just actually literally like a couple laps ago.
Hello, Coca-Cola
So
man.
it'd be interesting to see how much ground Thomas can make up, and if
I'm
he's
gonna go
able
around the
to
outside so you can do
get
the
back
bottom.
on the lead lap at any point. I think Thomas would be a good threat for the win. So we've
Never
got
mind.
a nice little battle here between Anthony Burrows and Briar LaPrade. They're on very equally matched tires.
Brian, I think all race cars next year should have broken left front suspensions.
Yeah?
Looks like Michael Guest obviously pitted a couple laps sooner than Burrows. He's gonna give a spot to Burrows. Ooh,
Pitting.
as Walter had a little bit of a moment there off turn 2, but looking all right. So this is all happening 15 seconds behind the race leader Tucker Minter. Briar LaPrade looking to make a move here, so move him up a spot. You can see Spalding looks like he's gonna make his pit entry here. Alfredo up into the top 20. He's in 19th. Oh wow, look at Lewandowski here. He's coming to the bottom. They're about 4 wide staggered.
It's getting wild out here, Brian.
Oh man, this is good stuff. I'm really happy. I mean, even if the setup is too tight, I'm still really happy. As it looks like, oh look, there goes AJ. Hey AJ, how's it going out there?
I'm going to a new strat.
You're going to a new
I'm
strategy.
just pitting every 20 laps.
Okay, you just pitted on lap 91, so
Yeah.
that's honestly, you know, if that keeps you in the hunt, man, you know, that's not a bad idea.
I'm just gonna see what happens.
Yeah, you never know.
The amount of time you gain on fresh tires is just so much. It's insane.
Yeah, you know, and plus you get to pass people all the time. You don't have to worry about it.
Fun. Yeah, it's just way more fun when I can just blow people's doors off.
You just blow everybody's doors off. Well, I guess, you know, I didn't do the right strategy, but I was faster than everybody.
That's true.
Cool. Well, that's AJ. AJ, please feel free to just talk at any moment.
Sounds good.
As we've got a 3-wide battle down the front stretch. Eric Smith and Zach Carr. Who's that? Matt Spalding on fresh tires comes through. Eric Smith having a good run here. He's up in 4th here. And he's also on that strategy that eliminates a pit stop. He's on the strategy, essentially the long haul strategy, where he's going to be out here with the slowest tire, slowest car, slowest pace, but he's hoping to make one less extra pit stop. And Tucker Minter, Donovan Strauss, Montgomery, Eric Smith, Burrows, the entire top 5 are on that strategy. And then you've got Briar LaPrade that might be able to opt to that strategy if he needs to after pitting on lap 43. Corey Carpenter definitely wants, gonna stop one less time than most people. Novak, Hunter, same deal. As Parker White looks like might have just peeled off. Tucker Minter, it just said that he was gonna peel off.
Anthony, I'm pitting this time.
So let's take a look here at pit entry. It's going to be interesting. Tucker got a big lead, so he really doesn't need to push it here, and you can kind of see it there by his entry. He didn't really push it too hard.
Betting.
We got one more coming. That looks like Joe Selby. So Joe's going to pit.
Line.
And, Eric Smith.
Pitting this time.
That was close.
This time,
Eric Smith's going to pit. Gosh, everybody's pitting. Briar LaPrade, Corey Carpenter, John Adams.
Pitting.
We got one more coming. That's Kolonix, sorry.
I'm pitting.
And I'm not sure who that 23 is. I have to double check on that one.
I didn't mean to do that.
Donovan Strauss. Looks like Chandler Parsons might have made a mistake. Not sure where that might be. Got more cars coming down.
Pitting.
Boomer Logan 94 pitting this time.
Got Boomer Logan pitting this time. You can hear it on the radio, so.
Pitting.
There's Boomer. There's Chandler. Got more cars flashing by. Let's try to drive, fly right over him. Look how hard this looks to drive. Oh my gosh, incredibly hard to drive. I don't want to hear this tight. It's perfectly balanced. It's really not. It's not gonna be the same for everybody, but hopefully it's fun to drive for a lot of these guys, and it's hard to drive for everybody. I know that they can't go wide open on the straightaway, so that inherently is hard to drive.
Brian, if I may.
Yes.
Remember during the Cardinale 500, if you underdrove the car, you would start to get really tight?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's the same thing here.
It's quite possible.
Bid this time.
Thanks for the follow.
Pitting.
Ah!
Yeah, pitting.
Okay, we've got some more cars pitting here. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah, no, but we've got Garrison Hogan and gosh, who was that in the Home Depot car?
Gary, what are we doing?
We've got Garrison going down the grass, and then we've got the 23 just completely missed pit road. Not quite sure who the 23 is.
Sorry, Anthony, I'm not trying to race you. I know you're on cold tires.
So that might have rounded up our green flag stops, but the real challenge here is these guys are not used to making 4 or 5 green flag pit stops in a row. It's just absolutely grueling to just be out here for this long under green, as we've got 104 laps in the books and about 90 to go.
So we'll see. Got one more coming down. That was the one car. That's Garrison Hogan. That's the car that missed it last time. So Tucker Minter's still showing the way here. We'll pull him up real quick. Tucker's been running a smooth, steady, solid race. Braxton Deweese a lap down. Connor Horn a lap down. AJ a lap down. Spencer Burns. Lewandowski, Bachman, Spalding, Kolonix, Bafford, Wood, Montgomery. Actually, it looks like Montgomery is going to be your first car chasing down Tucker Minter, who is out to a 15-second monster advantage. $100 to win. We received $140.86 or something with the sign-up form. So $100 to the winner, $20 to second, $20 to third, and I collect a staggering 86 cents to pad my retirement fund and enjoy the incredible profit that this event has secured me. As Montgomery's really putting together a great race here. Definitely one of the guys who's been around a little bit longer and probably longing for some fun with these cars. But right now he might be hoping for a yellow, because I don't know if anybody's going to catch Tucker Minter if this thing goes green the whole way. It would take a pretty disastrous mistake, as looks like Donovan Strauss is going to potentially make a move here a little bit on the second place position. Pretty crazy. We've still got 39 cars running. Even back to Anthony Krobach. That's the car who missed pit road. He's 4 laps down, but still out here digging, as we just missed the pass for second place, Donovan Strauss. Let's take a look here. Go back to Corey Carpenter. He was your pole sitter. Back to 13th. But might be surging here a little bit. He's definitely going to pass a couple of cars here. It's Alfredo. Looks like he pitted on lap 83. So he's going to be dropping here a little bit. So will Zach Carr. So Zach Carr is up here in the 27. So, guys just coming and going.
Pitting?
AJ Henderson announcing that he's pitting.
Trying to get away as much as possible.
Corey Carpenter just past Dubois, who's a lap car, the 86 car. Henderson was up to 20th, I believe, before pulling off, so we'll have to see if that plays out or if he gets bit by a untimely yellow.
YOLO.
Nice little battle here. Zach Carr gonna concede a spot to Burrows. Carson Bowers and Colin Kolonix is just gained a spot there on Jason. I think that 924 is pitting. Yep, on pit road. Looks like Zach Carr might be coming down pit road as well. Aaron. Okay, tell me how to say Aaron's last name, AJ.
McCackern.
McCackern. I've been
I
saying
think,
it wrong.
I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced.
I've been saying McEachern or something like
That's
that.
definitely not right.
I just see each and I just want to pronounce it like that. I've never really even thought it was anything other than that. So, McCackern. I'm going to say that. Chandler Parsons having a good run. Let's see. Chandler started in 23rd, but he's run just a smooth, steady, solid race. He's got a little damage on the right front, but overall pretty good. Just went by Matt Spalding, so that'll move him actually up into 19th. Chandler driving really well tonight. Gotta give a shout out to him. He's been pretty smooth, steady. Hasn't said anything over the voice chat. Just running his race. Now here's a guy who wants yellow, Thomas Lewandowski, in that 35, that white 35. As Eric J. Smith goes by him. It's been one of the faster cars. He just been behind from the start. So as AJ Henderson flies by. Hey, you can't win by following people. So AJ's going for the alt strat.
The mega alt strat.
And let's see here. Do we have any battles on track? I think the battle's pretty close for second. No, it's not really. Michael Guess, Briar LaPrat are not close enough to look at. Oh, 3 wide into turn 1. Joseph Selby on the top, and oh, Joseph Selby's gonna touch the wall.
Good save.
He hangs on to it though. Wow, that was a good save.
27 pitting this time, 27 pitting this time.
Looks like Zach Carr is going to come down pit road. Nice and easy on the pit road, didn't want to make a mistake. That's what a lot of this will come down to, is if you were able to avoid the pit road errors.
I'm pitting, or trying to.
Connor Horn is trying to pit.
Pitting.
Corey Carpenter, Andy Hunter in 12th here. Alfredo in 13th.
Just tip it low, Andy.
It's like Alfredo's really on older tires compared to these guys. About 17 or 18 laps. But good run for Alfredo, all things considered.
Hitting it.
Thanks, Brady. Continuing to impress, do a good job. Started 40th to 14th.
I'm pitting this time.
Gosh, lapped 120 of 195 and we're still green.
Brian, have you ever considered that you could possibly get a hard to drive 300 that goes all the way green?
I have definitely considered it. It's not a matter of whether or not I've considered it. Did I believe that I would ever get it?
I guess that'd be a better question, yeah.
No, I didn't. I mean, I don't think it was too far-fetched, but I thought it would take like 5 to 10 years to see that. And
it's got a long way to go.
yeah, I mean, obviously, we're probably about to have a yellow at some point, just because that's how these things go. We went green so far in the car anomaly and almost had that race ended under green, and then it was a wild ending. These special events just seem to breed some chaos at the end, I guess you could say. It's Mitchell Hunt and Anthony Burrows have a side-by-side battle here for a top 10 spot. Mitchell Hunt has actually tried to stagger himself towards the one fewer stop strategy. Two fewer if you're AJ. Crazy guy, but
23 pitting this time.
so let's actually, if AJ pits once every 20 laps, so sorry. You're looking at like you're looking at an 8 stop or an 8 stint race, AJ. That's a lot of that's 7 pit stops.
Awesome.
That's seven green flag pit stops. That's
pitting this time.
Anthony Alfredo pitting this time. I cannot believe we're still green, to be honest. Like, you're right, AJ. I would have probably never thought this would happen, as I'm trying to find Alfredo here. Here he is. No cautions. So, the leaders are all on a 3-stop strategy. They're trying to average about 49 laps per stint, and that's a long ways to go. We've got a few guys looking at a 4-stop race who are doing about 40 lap stints. But right now, I'm kind of a believer in the obviously we've got most people electing for the 3-stop strategy, really long runs as long as possible. So it is possible. I don't know if it's, you know, really in your best interest to do this, but you could potentially pull off a 2-stopper. But you'd have to do about 65 laps a tank, which you'd have to save probably about 7 laps of fuel every run. So right now Donovan Strauss is trying to figure out what he can do to chomp into this 14 or 15 second gap.
Who knew one cloud could turn this into a night race?
So we've got some people commenting on the cloud that's come over.
Sorry, Spencer, I didn't want to force a 3 wide.
Nah, you good. I saw a faster car.
Give a quick shout out to Eric J. Smith, having a good run. Started 11th up to 4th, and he's been wheeling that thing. Briar LaPrade also been in the top 10 most of the race. Michael Guest documented how smooth he's been. Parker White back up to 7th. Now Burrows and White are on the same tire strategy, so we'll see if Burrows can reel in here. Looks like Zach Carr is in that 27, is on fresher tires and not on the same laps. So let's take a look. Where is Zach Carr in the running order? Okay, he's 1 lap down, Zach is. Last pitted on 118, so he made a recent pit stop. So did Mitchell Hunt. Mitchell made his quite a bit earlier, about 8 laps earlier, and he's going to take over that spot. AJ Henderson up to 22nd. How many pit stops have you made, AJ?
like 5. I don't know.
5 green flag pit stops in a row.
Pitting.
Do you think Landon's watching this? Landon Castle's watching this and just absolutely just over the moon about this? Oh, is he? Oh, sorry, AJ's pitting. Didn't mean to distract him.
No, you're good.
Nice pit road entry for the 74 there.
Turn the air on before the race started. I'm sweating.
Chandler Parsons says he's sweating.
Yeah, I'd be showering after this one.
What was your question?
Do you think Landon Castle? You know how much Landon likes green flag pit stops. Do you think that Landon?
Dude, he's missing out.
Yeah. Do you think he's jealous that he's not in this race?
I know
right
John
now?
needs a beer.
Yeah, he's missing out.
I think he is too.
I'm already 14
I mean,
in.
I think
need another one.
we've filled our quota for. If this is considered
what?
1/4 of an e-racer event,
And Tucker ate his damn
I feel
weed today,
like
and I
we've
left the whole
filled our
fucking field.
quota for green flag stops just in this one event for the entire year and 2022.
I'm not even on the lead lap, and I feel bad for
This has
him.
been
Come
a
on,
tremendous
Tucker, slow
race.
down, please.
Oh my goodness. What have I done?
Yeah, Landon's gonna be really jealous when he finds out.
Well, when he
I
finds
didn't do that
out
on
that
purpose.
you all
Went
decide
that
to
way.
wreck with 30 to go and crash the entire
You're good. I was a little
field,
confused. I'm like, where did you want me
he
to go?
might not be as
But you're
jealous.
good
So
now.
make sure to keep it green. Gosh, I don't even know what to look at. Everybody's on these different strategies, kind of spread out. And ATVO isn't working, so it's making my life terrible.
I don't know how you didn't hit the wall there.
Oh, we've got a car on the wall in the backstretch.
That was
Matt
some
Bachman,
mystical shit right
the
there.
31. He was in 23rd. That was really heavy contact. Definitely hard to drive. Some people can't handle it on the straightaways, unfortunately. As Novak up in the top 10.
Oh my God, Anthony, where the hell did you come from?
So somebody's surprised by Alfredo. That's Alfredo making a move here. Colin Bowden. I'll give Colin Bowden some credit. He's still out here digging, and most people probably would have quit after that contact that he had earlier. As Connor Horn's actually right behind him, so we'll probably keep this battle in frame. This could be our only caution of the day. It probably should have been our caution earlier, but iRacing decided no. This could be Brad Keselowski, Carl Edwards moment. Looks like Connor's not able to quite close in right now. And gonna slip by, I think that's Spalding in the 88. On board Connor Horn. Man, looking really tight with the damage. Tucker Minter still showing the way here. We'll go on board Tucker. Now Tucker has found a way to make this thing turn really well. I mean, I don't even know if he'd make any adjustments if he had the option. Just barely turns that wheel down into the center and picks up the gas, and obviously counter steering all the way off the turn. So making a move there on the lap car. Let's go back to Connor Horn here. No, looks like he's losing ground here to Colin Bowden. He's 2 laps down. Let's go on board AJ Henderson as he's coming flying by Connor Horn, and looks like he's gonna get Colin Bowden's spot.
Oh shit! Somebody on the wall. Turn 1.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, come on, put it out, man. Oh shit, yeah, hold up.
What happened?
He somehow never actually wrecked. I don't believe it.
Let's take a look here. I think Joe might have... yeah. Kept it straight. Just hit the wall. And...
No.
Y'all may as well just accept we're going flag to flag.
Some of these guys are...
Oh my god, Brian, throw the caution. There's a kid, there's just a litter of kittens on the apron off the throw it.
Alright, Tucker, I didn't know what line you were going, and I was just trying to pick one.
If it was a litter of puppies, I might have thrown it, but I have to weather the storm here.
I mean, we had 2 cars parked off 4 earlier. Let's make up for it.
It's automatic yellows, by the way. Just a reminder. I don't have any control over this.
I dropped my 30-pack out of my car. I need to go retrieve it. Can I stop in the middle of 1 and 2?
Yeah, attempted murder in turn 4 and there was no yellow. Nothing's happening.
Got a battle here.
Quick, Brian, there's a JTG Doherty tire guy going after a tire in the infield.
I see, John, you
Briar
shouldn't be throwing out
LaPrade.
the window. You should be drinking more of them. Eventually you'll spin.
Been closing in on Eric Smith here for a while now.
I mean, there's only one person in here that doesn't want a yellow.
No, I drive better when I get more beer in me.
Can we get a lower default brake bias next time? Just change it before you go in? Yeah, the race would have been much better if it was just by default, so everybody had it. But sure, I'll do that next time too.
Are you still blowing right fronts, Michael?
I'm just a 5-head out here. Oh yeah, 74 brake bias is running strong. Burrows, you're not getting by.
We'll take that into the consideration. I didn't realize it was that high. I didn't make the setup, by the way.
Brake bias is the same as it was last year. And I'm on stock.
They must have left that the same then. I guess I did do that.
I'm pitting. Pitting.
Oh man, LaPrade.
Are we just ignoring that he said cats don't matter?
I didn't say cats don't matter. I just said we're not throwing caution for cats. Friends of a little banter.
Alright, if anyone wants caution, you can turn me. I ain't gonna be mad at you.
I don't want to do that. I like you too much to do that.
These
Be
guys
offended if you didn't
want
do
a caution so bad that somebody just came over the chat and asked to get spun out,
11 pitting.
essentially. So
Alright, let's pass Justin and yes, man, I want to go to Bonnie.
great battle here, though. Max R. Brady is in 14th. He's a lap down amongst some leaders here, which is Eric J. Smith and Briar LaPrade. This is pretty wild, as we've got Parker White working the inside. He just made a pit stop on lap 142. It's quite a bit faster.
Pitting.
Pitting in, pitting in, pitting in, pitting in, pitting in. Y'all think he's pitting?
Oh boy. There's almost a big incident with somebody coming to pit road.
Oh boy. Oh, we've got Eric Smith on pit road.
He had to bob and weave to get down.
Pitting this lap.
Cool. Oh, we got more people pitting.
Pitting this lap.
Here comes somebody. Let's see. Oh wow. Track pass car. Number 42.
Took us till
Marion
the last stop to be able
McCackern.
to hit our spot, eh?
Dustin Montgomery.
Any part pitting this time?
I don't see too many cars that are clean,
I'm pitting
but
here,
one
Adrian.
that is
I'm pitting, Spencer. I'm
McCackern.
pitting.
Aaron McCackern does not have any damage.
Well, watch this. I'm gonna rip the wall right here.
Incredible display of driving by Aaron.
Yeah, boy, BR.
Got Boomer on pit road.
Garrison.
Here comes John Adams.
I don't know.
Here comes Michael Guest.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to move out the way, you know.
I know, I just wanted to pit, and I didn't expect you to slow down all that much. I'm pitting here, so good luck, everyone else behind me.
Is got Briar LaPrade saying he's gonna pit. Let's see.
Briar went 2 laps further than you. Let's see how it's gonna work out for him, because it didn't work out for Anthony at all.
Carry on all things, brother.
Is that Briar right there?
Digging, Connor?
Not. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, Anthony, you suck.
There's Briar.
Wait, what, Matt?
Whoa. All
So
right,
you dig
Briar
over there?
came in pretty hot.
Dustin Montgomery just had an
I
incident.
think the
He
left
was
front
running
is.
second, I believe.
Oh.
Second or third.
You hate to
You want
see
to take a look at that?
Yeah.
There's a big old cluster going on back here.
Let's take a look. We'll rewind here.
I am pitting.
Oh.
90
Oh,
is
wow.
pitting.
Did a pretty awesome save.
That was really awesome. Good move by Dustin to realize you need to get back up on the track, and he was clear and everything. That's cool. Dustin's been front runner the whole race, so it'd be a shame for him to get taken out. We're on lap 154 of 195. People trying to start the last round of green flag pit stops as Donovan Strauss, currently your leader, as Tucker Minter already made his stop on 148 a few laps ago. Oh boy. That A car is loose. That's Braxton DeWeese, and they're all going around Donovan Strauss, who's trying to stretch this as long as possible and potentially steal the win with a caution flag, and there it is.
No,
Hey, I
I
would just like to
pitted.
say whoever did that is a complete idiot.
No, you're not a complete idiot. You're the man. Great job.
As that will end a 155 lap green flag run.
Road at a flat. My fault.
As
Dustin, come on.
the 31 of
In
Matt
case if you are
Bachman
dumb, if you are a lap down, make sure you take the wave, baby.
has
Let's get it.
I was so close.
had an
Ryan.
issue. I think
I was
might have
half
had
a
an
car
issue with
length
his
away.
tire. Oh, that's too bad. Andy Hunter got involved, who was in the top 15. So we're gonna have a complete mix-up here. But Tucker Minter is still in second place.
I'm looking forward to see.
But
the
Donovan
30
Strauss is going to be able to pit, and I believe everybody's going to have to pit now.
Connor, this is your fault. You got one on you.
Tucker has too many laps on his tires, so Donovan's going to be able to leapfrog him. As we'll go down to the pit entry cam, you can see, yep, Tucker is going to have to pit. He is on the lead lap. Mitchell Hunt is also showing on the lead lap. But everybody else, let's see, I'm sorry. We've got more cars on pit road. Parker White, Zach Carr, Eric Smith should be coming down pit road. Anthony Burrows, Max Brady. It's hard to tell exactly who's on the lead lap right now. Let me take a look at the in-game. Looks like Anthony Burrows is the last car on the lead lap when the caution flew. No, that's not true. He's in position for a wave around. I think Eric Smith might be the last car on the lead lap. But Donovan Strauss wins the race off pit road, obviously. He had like a 10 million second lead getting down there. Tucker Minter comes off second. Mitchell Hunt third. Parker White is in this thing. Zach Carr. And looks like Eric Smith.
That was a hell of a run, guys.
That was a heck of a run.
No, it wasn't good enough.
I think it like doubled last year.
Hey, Anthony Burrows.
Okay, so Eric's going to come down right now.
Anthony Burrows.
Yo, what's up?
I think so.
Hey,
Burrows.
how was my car driving under caution there for like the last lap and a half?
So a ton of guys are going to get
Did
the
you
wave
gain
around.
an accent in the middle of your sentence?
Including
Nah, I
Burrows,
just had my fiance
Max
driving under
Brady,
caution there. I had to take a
Dustin
bathroom break. I just wanted
Montgomery,
to make
Corey
sure she didn't hit
Carpenter,
nobody.
Michael Guest, Briar LaPrade, Zach Novak, Thomas Lundowski is going to be on the lead lap finally. Andy Hunter, Ben Bafford. And those are the cars that will be on the lead lap, I believe. That'll be 16 cars on the lead lap once they all wave around.
That was Alyssa.
Alfredo is going to be your first car trapped a lap down, unless he's the free pass. I think the free pass might have already got waved around.
There's no rules in the rule book about driver swap.
This is pretty wild. We've got a ton of cars here now that are going to get the wave around, and they're going to be looking for an extremely quick yellow. As everybody goes, it feels like it's going to feel like the entire field is going to be taking the wave around.
Hustle it, go!
You got to hustle.
Guys behind me, I'm on 40 lap tires. This sumbitch is not going to go.
You can do all the wave arounds a favor and cause another yellow if you want.
The back bumper is available. Turn me, please. Don't care.
I don't have to go on green, do I, Ryan?
No.
Okay.
So let's see. See, there's still cars coming off turn 2 right now as we're about to take the green flag. Oh boy.
What are we laying back for?
For that.
So this is going to be a dogfight now. And how much do you push here, AJ, as you're coming up? You know, you think you've got maybe another caution in the offing. Do you just push as hard as you can right now? AJ's in a fierce battle right now. He can't get to us.
What was the question?
Do you push as hard as you can right now, or do you save? Oh, it's we've got okay. AJ's pushing as hard as he can, and so is Tucker Minter, who is looking for the race lead off of turn 2. This is going to be a battle down the backstretch between Donnie Strauss and Tucker Minter. Tucker clears him into turn 3. Donnie's going to take a look back on the inside. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get back clear of Tucker. He might just be trying to save his tires a little bit here, but still got quite a ways to go. So these guys are really pushing hard, possibly expecting another yellow, but I don't know if we're going to get one. We've got 16 cars on the lead lap. This is an amazing battle for the lead, side by side. Donnie Strauss, Tucker Minter, and Donnie forces him up the track. Tucker's going to have to probably get out of the throttle way harder than he expected, and Donovan Strauss is now going to take the lead. I'm not sure if Tucker's really going to like that very much. He's probably going to repay the favor here if he can. All over the back bumper. Looking forward ahead to that Space Station Gaming car onboard Tucker Minter here. And these guys are pushing really, really hard right now. I'm not sure if you want to do this right now. There's still quite a ways to go, and I feel like these guys might be chewing up their tires a little bit. So we'll see if potentially there's some repercussions for driving this hard to start the run. But Donovan has kind of... Oh no, as it looks like Mitchell Hunt got the wall off of 2 there. Donovan Strauss has kind of claimed the lead here, and the battle for the lead has simmered down. But who I'm keeping my eye on here is Parker White. There's probably nobody better here than managing his tires. I've seen some really great driving out of Parker in this 95 car. So that's the gap. It's only about a second. And he's definitely doing a good job, I think, of managing his stuff here. And if this goes green, could be looking at Parker White to get up here and challenge the top 2. Mitchell Hunt 4th. Eric Smith. Zach Carr. And Anthony Alfredo is a lap down, but he's got fresh tires. He's come up through the field here. And what you may not see here is the leaders are probably going to get into some lap traffic here, relatively quick order, as Tucker Minter back on the bumper of Donovan Strauss. This will be a dogfight to the end. It'll be a cat and mouse game of who wants to push their tires harder.
Thank you, sir.
All over the back bumper for Tucker Minter, as Mitchell Hunt is closed the gap on Parker White for third. Mitchell currently in 4th. There's a side-by-side battle now for third here. We've got Hunt and White side-by-side. Hunt is really loose and pushing that thing for all it's worth, I believe, as White holds on to the spot. But let's go back up to the race lead. It's It's really close. And honestly, at this point in the race, I wouldn't count out Eric Smith. He's 2.7 back, but it's tough to say, you know, who's pushing as hard as they can and who is saving for the long run if this thing does go green to the end. This is it. Coming down to this. I mean, really think Parker White is going to be gaining on these guys. He's going to be surging back to the lead here momentarily while these guys are battling each other and pushing each other probably harder than they want to go, and rightfully so. I mean, there could be a caution at any moment, and you want to be in that front row in order to challenge for the race win. So that's the risks that these guys are taking. But last lap, Parker White was about the same speed actually as these two up front, as we've got a side-by-side battle for the race lead. This is going to be a battle for the ages right here. Tucker Minter and Donovan Strauss. As Tucker forces him up, and you know he's going to do it right back to him. He did.
Oh, bummer.
Tucker Minter back to the race lead. You knew that he got used up for Donnie to get the lead. Donnie used him up, and he's going to try to...
bitch. You know that? You did the same fucking thing to me and just go out and junk me.
Try to turn him here. Sorry for the language, but... These guys are chatting about the race win as we go about it.
35 of us waiting for it.
Unbelievable. And this is not over. Tucker Minter's going to have a huge run off of turn 2. Tucker needs to just probably cool off his tires, make another run at it. And honestly, I didn't think that Tucker did anything wrong there. I think he raced Donnie exactly how he was raced earlier, so honestly I can't really fault Tucker for doing that. And then Donovan thought that he was wrong, so he repaid the favor into turn 3. And we've got Colin Bowden trying to unlap himself. That's the car pulling in the frame here, the Space Station Gaming Ford back there. So let's follow this battle. As Bowden's in this for himself. He's not really trying to get in the middle of this as a Space Station Gaming car. I think that these guys, he knows that, you know, these guys are in an important battle and just wants to get out of the way. And the easiest way for him to do that is just to get away from him and pull away. This is not over by any means, and these guys have shown equal pace after things have strung out green flag running, as Mitchell Hunt was able to claim the third spot here, and he might be in the best spot here as these guys continue to battle for the race lead.
You didn't move anybody.
That was a great save by Tucker.
You're definitely
that was awesome. And he found the brain power to key up in the middle of it. So I mean, he's all over Donnie right now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he goes down into this turn and says see you later, because he's really hot under the collar right now.
Gabriel, please don't kill me.
Y'all boys wasn't about that action. We knew it.
Oh, as soon as I turned in for the corner, I felt it go tight. I locked him up. I am so sorry.
So no caution yet. We've got people saying that they're having issues, all sorts of problems, and Tucker Minter not having any problems right now, putting all the pressure in the world right now on Donovan Strauss.
You almost had it because I'm dumb.
As he's making a look to the inside. Gonna try to do it the clean way, I believe.
Go away, Max.
trying to do everything he can to, you know,
Adios.
be patient, get his head back on straight, and just claim this race win as he's sliding up. Oh, it's so close. What a battle. This is so cool. This is awesome. Oh, man. We'll have to see what happens down here. The top is preferred definitely down here, so we'll see what happens. As Minter obviously trying to force him up a little bit any way he possibly can, as they're still side by side. They're bouncing off each other off of turn 2. This battle will not go away, and we've still got 15 laps to go as Tucker's going to slide up. He's not quite clear. Donovan's going to have the run on the outside. He might clear him right here. Oh, they're close. He might get turned. Donovan Strauss back to the bottom. Tucker Minter giving everything he's got for... He's had a tough season. He just missed out on the Contender Series. Been a great driver over the last couple of years, and he's back in the lead. Donovan's one of the most dominant drivers coming up through the ranks here, and Tucker just really worked him over there. That was that was incredible, but
Matt, just spin yourself out and make it look like
Mitchell Hunt is coming, and they've got lap traffic ahead.
Loose, no.
So this is far from over.
What lane, Tucker?
I like the middle and the bottom.
Tucker saying he wants the middle and the bottom, as looks like Mitchell Hunt barely caught the wall back there, and Parker White is still in the picture, not going anywhere. Gonna have a little bit of lap traffic here, but Tucker clears them before 3. Gonna be able to arc out the turn. What a drive by both these guys, honestly. It's just been fun to watch, the back and forth. That's Thomas Lundowski, who took, I believe, might have taken the wave around that time. Not quite the day Tom was looking for after getting behind early. Tucker's really starting to kind of stretch his legs here, as I believe Donnie might be not able to match the pace Tucker's setting right now. Parker White drawing a bead on Mitchell Hunt. And these guys probably have the best tires out of everybody right now, as we've got 10 laps to go.
Shit, sorry, I didn't know what line. I wasn't paying attention.
Donnie's all kind of wiggling down the backstretch as Mitchell is desperately wanting to get by to have a shot at possibly catching Tucker.
No, you're fine.
But
It's
he
gonna take much
has to do it quickly. The laps are just going to tick away so fast here if he's not able to do it. As Donnie makes a protective move, running the outside in 1 and 2. As we've got a caution flag with just under 10 laps to go. Unbelievable. I cannot. after all that, Tucker Minter is going to have to decide whether or not he wants to pit, as looks like
Yeah, I was too on the outside.
happened here. Oh, Chandler thought he was clear and probably thought the lap car
unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be battling for the lucky
the
dog
23
right here.
was probably going to give him the space, and he just didn't.
What were you saying about taking 12th there, Corey?
That's tough. Can't
Well, I'm
really
probably gonna finish
fault
work
any of
now,
these
but I'll
guys
take it.
after the race we've had. It's been extremely clean, and these guys have just been wheeling for over probably 2 hours now. So,
Clear, then by the time I realized I wasn't gonna have you clear, I was kind of just going across your nose already.
yeah, it's
Sorry.
just a racing deal, and
Love you, Chandler.
Chandler definitely didn't mean to
I
do
love
that.
you too, man.
He's had a great race so far. He's up in the top 20, so we'll see what happens here. We got obviously green flag or caution flag stops here. Tucker Minter hits his box. Everybody looks to hit their box pretty good. Oops, as we've got switch back. Oh, and we've got Zach Carr. Looks like he took 2 tires. Zach Carr in the 27. Let's go back and just double check.
Do we have 3 green light checkered?
Yes. Unlimited, which is the max is 15, so.
Well, you know what to do, drivers.
15. I like that number. Oh, Mikey.
Even better.
So I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Did you actually test that, Blackbird? 15?
AJ, you can tell him I'm going to the bathroom, but yeah, it's the max you can set in the
Brian
UI.
is going to the restroom at the moment, but that is the max you can set per the UI, allegedly. Okay, I told him.
10, fool.
Zach Carr, did you take 2, sir?
Yes, I did.
That a boy.
I like it.
It worked last year, did it not?
That's my dog. Send that motherfucker.
I mean, that's certainly a decision.
Zach Carr, did you make any adjustments for those 2 tires?
Nah. He driving good.
Well, this has been the most
You got 4 fresh
entertaining
ones, buddy. Send that thing off in there.
race I think I've seen like in a long time.
Put a special set of tires on there. Come on
Just
now. We got faith
how
in
it
you.
naturally kind of played out.
It'll stick. Don't let them drive by you.
Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. This has been awesome.
All we need you to
thank
do
you guys
is drop the
for
hammer.
coming out and watching. I wish we could have races like this every week, but it's kind of hard to gather enough people to want to run this car for a special event. But we have them now. We have all but just a handful of cars still running. We've got 37 cars still on track, and it shows
Everybody
the
go! Go!
level of determination and pride these guys have to get every
Everybody's
spot
afraid
they
to hit the
can.
damn truck. You can drive through it. I believe in you.
That pace truck's scary.
Joseph, bro.
Don't you know my parents got killed by a pace truck?
Zach, you got a nice cloud here, too. You're going to have plenty of grip.
Oh boy.
Let's
That
just hope
car.
that's actually how it works out.
So we're on lap 191 of 195.
Where's the pace car? A truck is a dream.
See what happens.
Hey, I've been in a hellacious crash and I have terrible tires, so sorry in advance.
That's a big old 10-4. I'll just go right around you.
As we've got trouble. Oh no.
Big wreck, big
Parker
wreck, big
White
wreck, big wreck.
got turned on the restart. Ah, that's terrible. That sucks.
Well, that's what I expected to happen on the restart, but not from that car.
That was interesting.
Let's back it up here. So, Donovan Strauss.
Here, so up there to do the same.
Just got a little
Max,
loose on the restart and
as soon as I saw him.
just kind of got
Well, I just say let the
into Parker White, and Parker
iRacing, you're broken.
comes back up into Zach Nichols. So sorry,
Joseph, you gotta go by me.
Zach Nichols, Zach Novak.
That's what,
losing my mind.
What number is it? 17, 18?
So are the drivers. So this one is all in the hands of Tucker Minter because he was in the lead when the caution came out. So
now that everyone's done pitting, what was the brake bias y'all are up there running on?
So I'll just stop here.
Pace truck's coming to the line right about now.
I'm running
Zach Nichols, yeah. No Zach Nichols in the field tonight. But waiting on the pace truck. Nice and big pace truck. Can't miss it.
I beg you please to get the hell out of my way. Thank you.
So this race has really fallen into the hands of Tucker Minter, who is going to restart with our first green-white checkered attempt.
Egg.
And we still have an hour and 48 minutes left in the server, so in case these guys want to use all 15 green-white checkers, we can probably accommodate them.
Yeah, there was, I don't know, 3 or 4 cars that were on the same lap as us.
Yeah, I was confused too. I was asking in Discord.
Donnie, right front damage update. I don't think that that's really gonna. So we got some cars coming down pit road. I really don't think that this is gonna mess with him too much. But his confidence probably has taken a shot here. Obviously, probably doesn't feel great about that incident, and he will start right behind Tucker Minter into turn 1, so that's honestly not a bad position to be.
There you go, good job.
So this race is definitely not over.
I couldn't see it.
Minter actually picked up some damage at some point. I'm not sure if anybody in the chat knows where that came from. Please let us know, but not sure.
Hey,
I
Brian,
don't remember.
Black flag.
No. You shouldn't have got a black flag to begin with, Colin.
What's it for?
The pits are closed, but yeah, whatever rules.
Aaron?
Hard in the inside wall.
Aaron, did you just spin out of pit road?
I'm not sure why, but yeah. I wasn't going very fast.
Alright, Kalanick, looks like you and me are going to have a badass race.
Yeah, I just wish I took the wave around earlier. I didn't realize that we would actually get it. Would have been 1 lap down right now.
It's all good, no harm. Alright, Donnie, let's ease into it here, bud.
As Zach Novak's telling Donnie to ease into it.
Blackford, I got a black flag for being a lap down. Can I get a lucky dog?
That was a pretty good one.
Black flag for being a lap down. Alright, these guys are ready to finish this one, probably. They've been out here a long time, and they're starting to take out their frustrations over the voice chat, I believe. Don't count out that second row, especially if they can get around Zach Carr in quick order. See what happens. As they come to the green flag. And 2 laps to go, and it's the 2021 Hard to Drive 300. As Zach Carr does not get a good restart, it's going to stack up this whole lane.
Brad and Max.
And Tucker Minter is off to the races.
Can someone just run Zach
As
over
we've
so
got
we don't get
another
Wow.
green-white checkered attempt coming up.
Wah.
Garrison Hogan involved in this one. Looks like he was not the start of it, so let's see here.
We good. We good.
Oh man, looks like Spalding just turned down in the corner. It never really hooked up for him and had to correct, and that ends the night for some of these guys. Braxton Dewey's involved. That's too bad.
14 to go.
Appreciate you losing pound 38.
Well, now this attempt will certainly make things a lot closer up front. As well, was there a little message sent here? I can't. Oh yeah, maybe a little bit of a message here from Zach Novak. Like, hey man, why did? Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of beef. A little bit, a tiny microscopic amount of beef right now between Zach Novak and Donovan Strauss. It might be more, honestly. I'm just basing it off the replay, but there's Zach Novak is not too happy with Donovan Strauss for causing that caution on the restart there. With unfortunate, the most the guy that paid the biggest price for that is Parker White down in 18th, so he doesn't even get to voice his displeasure under caution. He's too far back. Just a little bit. It's not anything that Zach is probably gonna get too upset over or take it out on this green-white checkered, but just a little message from the former champion in the Coke Series.
Some words said after the race.
Maybe some words said after the race.
Might walk up to his car and be like, "Hey, man."
Like I said.
Depends where the car is, though. If it is in victory lane, then it's a little harder to get to. But Tucker Minter is going to be tough to beat here. I think that he's got a pretty good shot at holding this one to the end.
And I have
but we'll see. As we've got another pacing lap, which seems kind of long. I don't know. Seems like we should be going green this time, but we're not. So the night gets slightly longer for these guys. And thank you all for tuning in. Obviously, I'm not like a professional broadcaster or streamer, like broadcasting iRacing. Normally I drive and I stream it from my perspective. So I appreciate you guys sticking with some of the issues, like not knowing what lap we're on and all that stuff. I didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare. It's been a busy week at work this week, so. But yeah, it's been a good race, and I hate that we're adding to the overall caution count. It's not gonna really show in the final results that we had 155 green flag run to start this race off, but everybody's gonna remember it in our hearts, so that's all that matters. Thanks, Tide. I appreciate it. Appreciate the.
Heard they added a
Yeah, have no fear. Kimmy is here. That's right. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, Surreal and Jay Torres.
Excuse me.
And
excuse me.
make sure to say thank you to these drivers who have come out tonight and are probably sweating and gonna take a nice cold shower after this and feel a little bit refreshed.
You're good.
Get all that sweat off that they've
green, white checkers to go.
built up over the course of 300 miles here. It's gonna be end up being probably like 315 miles at this point, but
So I'll probably be done.
we're coming to the green.
We finished it. That's pretty cool.
Now the real key is here, the launch, and you'll know right away if Tucker can kind of take it easy here, or if he's going to be on his high horse and trying to get away from Donnie as much as possible. Gets a good launch. Donnie spins his tires a little bit. Mitchell Hunt's going to make a move to the outside of Donnie, and Novak to the inside. He doesn't have the speed, I don't think, with that front end the way it is, as Briar LaPrad's making it 3 wide through the middle. Tucker Minter got quite a big gap. Oh, as we've got issues down the backstretch. Oh, God, that's going to be another caution. Oh, no. Thomas Lewandowski is upside. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but that Thomas Lewandowski went
Brian,
for a ride into turn 3.
Hey Dustin, how's my left side? I got hooked there, but I saved it. Is it bad?
That was not ideal.
Over the left rear, but I don't think
Looks like
left rear forward.
Mitchell Hunt made contact with the outside wall and came down, and oh no, Walter. That's not good. Walter came back up right into Lewandowski, and Lewandowski goes for a ride into turn 3. Oh my goodness. That was not the way Lewandowski wanted to. Looks like Mitchell Hunt saying his steering broke when he hit the outside wall. So we'll go.
Black, show the replay again. I'm watching your stream.
We'll go on board with Thomas Lewandowski here.
I don't know what you said, but I now have traction control, so you guys are all screwed.
So we're gonna take a look off of turn 2 here.
Ripack, come on, man.
On board Thomas Lewandowski down the backstretch.
Real control
And
off the corner.
oh
Real
my
control down the straightaway.
goodness, that's. You can't really get a good sense of how bad that was for Lewandowski until you see the outside perspective. As you'll see Mitchell right here gets the outside wall, comes down into Guest. Looks like Guest got turned into Eric J. Smith, and Lewandowski gets hit while he's upside down, and it's on from there. Take a look at Guest, see how bad his damage is.
For all you guys 2 laps down, I will say mathematically we have a chance to get our laps back.
Tough. Oh, Dustin Montgomery got a piece of that as well. Looks like the 25 of Ben Bafford got a piece of that. Lewandowski decides, okay, enough is enough. All right. Well, try it again. I was joking when I said we'd use all 15, but this is how these things normally end, and you gotta be good at these shootouts, these restarts. It's not really the way I prefer a race to go. I always
Sorry,
like
Zach, I'm just trying to look at my car on the
to
broadcast.
have that long green flag run at the end, but that's not what these guys get with these special events.
we always get these short runs to the end, and
Now, if you guys keep doing this, there is a small but still there chance I somehow end up on the lead
we've
line.
got
So keep doing it.
quite a few stories emerging as, you know,
I'm gonna need,
things
like,
kind
8 more
of
of these
spiral
to
out
do
of
that.
control for people and drop out of the race. Right now we got 36 cars on the track. Chandler Parsons, believe it or not, is up to 12th. That car was backwards just a couple laps ago. So not only that, but Anthony Alfredo looks like one of the cleaner cars on track. He's had a great run this evening. Shout out to Anthony in that 15 car. Ran in the NASCAR Cup Series this year.
Why?
Like the 22 is asking why.
Trouble.
Do you know why he's
Matt,
asking
how
why?
good are you? Somebody said you died.
Just go look.
I got about 4 minutes. We overcorrected her into the
I don't know
outside
how to
wall,
explain
I will
it.
be killed here.
Oh, the
Alex,
23.
I'm sorry, man. My freaking screen went black.
Oh, his screen went black. Okay.
Big trouble. Earnhardt. Out.
Okay. Well,
Spencer, you want me to bamp it to you? Bamper bamps off.
Ben D. Bafford, yeah, he had a
I'm
great
the
save
lucky
there.
dog, brother.
All right.
See Tyler
Well,
there?
we've got another matchup between Tucker Minter and Donovan Strauss coming up, and we've got a new player in the top 2 rows here. Briar LaPrade made that great move to the middle 3, and he's going to be right on the back bumper of Tucker Minter, so we'll see what happens here.
I'll be slow here, Alex. Watch out.
Tucker gets another great launch off the gate. Donnie not really close enough right now
Ooh,
to.
working at the back.
This is
So stupid.
this is getting a little out of hand, guys.
No shot. We went
Jeez.
however long green, and now we can't go a corner green.
This was just completely in the back and was looks like Boomer Logan and Connor Horn got together.
How did
That
I
was
get involved? We were like 20 spots behind.
completely for last,
There's
basically.
literally like not even that much to race for. It's literally just for fun.
I mean, someone just got full throttled.
Oh,
I
yeah,
technically
I got
haven't announced the purse for this race,
rear end by
so
Predator. He straight dumped me.
that's an assumption that there's not a lot to race
Yeah,
for.
do you have damage? Because you're way
I did
off
announce
base.
it over the stream. I guess maybe
do very
Zach
much
got
when you're
some
that
word,
close.
but
I mean, hit the
making
damn
an
brake.
assumption, I
You
guess,
were-
that this
you
is
threw it in
not
there
worth a
like
lot.
something. I
mean,
I
who
had
knows?
damage,
Maybe
but not
E-Racer
enough
wants to pay the
pull me
winner
down. Hell, I got
$10,000 for
meatball
this
slice
one.
when he
Who
was throwing
knows?
it in there. I mean, shit, Michael was
I think
laughing because
Eric, AJ, you
he
have
damn near full
access to
throttled
the
me.
E-Racer bank account, correct?
I gotta throw it in there. I got fresh tires, clean car.
You weren't supposed to know
laps
that.
Ah.
What?
But I
Like,
get, I get around.
absolutely what?
That's right. So
Hey,
AJ
Colin,
could
we'll
be
see
our
you
way
next
in
time.
to potentially awarding $10,000 to the race
how's
winner.
that, my friend?
I'll ask
Oh, ain't
Landon
no one
and
been
Barker.
ripping more than me.
Well,
15 laps.
we'll ask the accountant at E-Racer. I don't think we want to
No,
ask
it
Lana
doesn't
and
look
Parker because
great.
they're very
I
generous
would
people.
assume
I would assume Landon and Parker are the accountants.
The stream doesn't have to know that.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we'll ask the accountant.
Yeah, we'll ask the accountant about that.
I almost made it through that crash, Brian.
Oh, I didn't even see you in that.
Oh yeah, I was in that.
So let's go on board with AJ Henderson. Still got about another lap or so. Where are you running?
29th.
Thank you.
In Q, 25th.
These revs are too fast.
Alright, so here goes AJ into turn 1. And oh, he's so close to. Oh, you didn't. Oh, you had it.
Yeah, was big sad.
Honestly, you didn't really even get any damage. You just
Yeah, it could
barely got in that. Okay. Well, you're 2 laps down, so the best you can finish right now, it looks like, is 26th.
Yeah, I'm just trying to have fun. These guys keep wrecking in front of me.
That's only if these guys kind of end relatively soon, but...
Yeah, I mean, I guess technically, the more they wreck, it's better for me.
If you do go a little slow on the restart, can I hit you?
It's interesting how this has just completely spun out of control after 155 green flag run.
I promise it won't happen this time.
It's a really interesting case
I had
study.
to restart the
It is. In racing in general, yes, I agree. I agree 100%. And because this happens in real life too.
Oh yeah.
This is not like, and you throw in the fact that like people don't have to pay for their damage. You might as well just absolutely send it here.
And these things are really hard to drive. And you got people who have damage and they're slow, and people on different tire strategies right now.
I'm a lucky dog.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing back in the back. You've got guys using up all 10 sets of tires probably for this race back in the back. How many sets of tires do you have left, AJ?
2. I didn't even know we had sets.
I assume you're killed too.
I was just burning through them earlier.
That's alright, yeah.
Try to get out of the way.
No, I like it. I like it on limited green-white checkers. Some people are saying that we need to limit green-white checkers. I think that the drivers need to get it together and just do a lap, and then it's over, no matter what, after the last lap.
Yeah, we can do it.
I know you guys can do it.
This is the time.
This is it. This is the time. I believe in all of you. And Tucker Minter, this is not taking away one bit from the dominant performance he's had. We'll see if he can hang on, but it's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be hard. Once that white flag waves, it's going to be really pressure packed. So we'll see what happens here. It was honestly a good restart by Donovan. He's right there. Still green.
Oh, somebody joined us in the booth.
Oh, I'm in a booth?
Yeah, Parker.
Is it hard to ride 300?
Yeah, man.
We're taking the white flag here. Tucker Minter in the race lead. Donovan Strauss right on his back bumper. How you doing, Parker? Oh, we got a side-by-side battle. Parker, we got a side-by-side battle off of turn 2 for the hard-to-drive 300 as, Donovan Strauss gets loose off of 2. Sends it down into turn 3. Oh, he's not going to make it stick. Tucker Minter with the advantage off of 4.
I got turned like that at the end. That's tragic.
They're wrecking everywhere, Brian.
Tucker Minter wins the race, and we've got all sorts of problems off of turn 4. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Good shit, Tucker. You were literally
They're wrecking everywhere
the entire time. Good shit.
It's big junk.
Congrats, Tucker. Thanks for
Oh my goodness.
Race boys.
Yeah, thank you, Brian.
What a
It
win.
was the
Great
end
win
was
for
kinda
Tucker.
but it was still a great event. I love these.
Good race.
As I
again.
accidentally
Thanks again,
clicked
Brian,
off
for putting
of
on,
Tucker
man.
Minter as he crossed the line. For the second year in a row, I've missed a leader crossing the line as the producer. So don't let me replace Chris Hannell as production coordinator.
Brian, I think you wouldn't have made it past the first time. Unless you, the leader taking the checkered flag in most productions. You wouldn't have been given a second.
Yes, no, I'm banned. This is a great win for Tucker Minter, though. He's had quite the race to, overcome the adversity. He had a 15-second lead after a 155 green flag run. Sorry, 155 green flag lap run.
You missed all the green flag pit stops.
We had about
man.
I think AJ had 7 green flag stops in a row.
I did.
And Tucker Minter went for the 3-stop strategy, and then a caution with about 30 laps to go. About ruined everything for Tucker. Then we had another about a 20-lap run, and then another caution came out for him to overcome. And he fended off Briar LaPrade, Donovan Strauss, Zach Novak, the best of the best, basically, for what seemed like 5 green-white checkers. So much earned win for Tucker Minter here in the Hard to Drive 300.
Congrats, Tucker.
Now what?
Did you interview the winner?
Yeah, you gonna interview him?
Is he here?
No, let's find out.
I don't see him.
This production is stellar.
Hey,
is he here? I don't know.
Tucker, are you able to get on E-Racer Discord?
Hey, can you join us when we are?
Are you guys doing that?
Yeah. If anybody wants an interview, come on in. We'll prioritize the top 3 or top 5 or something. Yeah. We'll do this race for a long time. I will do everything in my power to make sure this race sticks around. Thanks, Connor. I appreciate that. So we've got Parker Kligerman pecking on some wood or something.
But for when my car was cleaned, it was pretty much just as fun as last year, even more racy than last year. So it was great.
Or had so much fun running like dog shit.
Oh, I see some people up there, Brian.
Oh yeah, you want to drag him in?
Tucker?
Can you drag him in?
Yeah.
Okay. Parker, do you want to do the interview?
You guys take it away.
Okay. Who do we got?
He's here. This is the winner.
All right, we got Tucker Minter. What's up, man?
Oh, I'm so excited to have won this race finally. I felt I should have got it last year. At least come back, and get it. It was really good.
Yeah, man. You were really fast last year. Had a great run going. Didn't quite work out at the end, but I got to tell you really quick, you've won $100 for winning this race. We got $140 through the sign up form, and you'll get the lion's share of that. So congrats on the $100. And can you tell us a little bit about that battle with Donovan Strauss near the end?
Yeah, I mean, I could tell that he was like pushing really hard short run, because he was just like burning his tires up, going down the straightaway and everything. Like, felt like I was still a little quicker than he was in the corners, but he was just pushing so hard that like I could tell he would fall back to me. Like, I didn't want to get roped into him, fighting with me and us both backing up into Parker, or I think Tyler or Mitchell Hunt was back there or something like that. And so I felt like I raced him clean for the first like half of it, and then I cleared him, and then he got back to my inside, and then he went and ran me up the hill, like ran the lane up higher than he probably should have been, I thought, and almost took me out. And so I wasn't particularly happy about that. So I gave him a little something to think about in turn 3. I didn't go in there to ship him, and then he came back and I felt like tried to pretty much just dump me. And I gave him exactly what he'd given me, so I wasn't too happy about that. So then I just sat there and waited for him to put it in reverse, and he did. And I was feeling pretty good. I saw them go to the top, and I knew that was probably going to be a little quicker, but I was comfortable on the bottom, and I felt like I had the pace anyway, so I was just gonna stay there until I really had to.
Yeah, man, we kind of thought exactly the same thing. You know, you didn't give him a whole lot of room on entry, and then one because he didn't give you a lot of entry room. So we kind of felt that way up here. But Donnie thought that he was wrong, so he made that move. And but you did a great job of holding your composure there, getting by, and congratulations, man. I don't know if you have anything else to say or any sponsors to thank, but thank you for so much for you know, supporting the event and everything. It's really been fun to watch you race.
Yeah, I mean, first things first. I mean, this race was super important to me. I put off going home for Thanksgiving break a couple days so I could run it, and because I wanted to win this paint scheme. It's pretty much the last race I watched, kind of with my grandfather before he passed in 2012, and it was pretty much the first time I got to see Junior win anything in a Cup car at that point, because I started watching NASCAR in 2009, so, well, in 2008, but, you know, he didn't do a whole lot of winning there, so it meant a lot. I really wanted to win in this paint scheme, and that's why last year stung so bad, just because, you know, I felt like I was the fastest guy there, and then things didn't work out, like, on a bunch of different occasions, and then, you know, I felt like I was gonna be good this year, but I didn't think I was gonna be as good as I was. And then I was just trying to fry. And then with all those yellows at the end and everything, I was getting pretty frustrated. Like I still felt like I was gonna be fast, you know, fast at the end, but I didn't know like how desperate Donnie was gonna be to try to get by me. Like I was like, you know, if I was someone who yanked me like that, I don't know if I'd be racing him cleaner or dirtier. So I didn't know what to do there, but what he was gonna do, I guess. But I just got to thank Cosman for the paint scheme. You know, he does such great work with Splash to Go graphics, and I guess the guys at Nexus I practiced with Rowden last night. I don't think he got a chance to run today, but he was doing pretty good. I felt like he could have got a top 5 or 10, depending on attrition at the end for him. But yeah, and thanks for putting this event on, Brian. It's fun to come back and race these cars, even if you know they I wish they got a little more love for my racing. They could probably be improved a little bit with tire compounds or whatever, but it's a lot of fun to drive.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for coming out, and are we going to see you back next year?
Yeah, I hope to. If you know we keep doing this and keeps being fun, hopefully we'll be back.
All right, cool, man. Well, congrats again on the win and $100, and I'm going to try to get a trophy made, so got to send me your address.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Brian.
All right. That's Tucker Minter, winner of the 2021 Hard to Drive 300. Congrats, buddy. All right, so let's pull up second place, Briar LaPrade. Briar, how's it going, buddy?
It's going good. We finished second in the Hard to Drive. It was definitely way better than last year's results, so yeah, that was a wild race we had there.
Yeah, man. Tell us a little bit about it. I saw that 3-wide move near the end that put you in the position for the top 2 rows there, and then you come away with second.
Yeah, that restart there, taking it 3 wide, I had accidentally ran into Zach. We just kind of met in the middle. I'd say it's more my fault, so apologies to him. We talked about it already, but yeah, I knew he's damaged, so I had to get around him. So I just tried filling a hole. It was there. Just thought Donnie was going to try and squeeze it and make sure I didn't get there, but I ended up getting there and had way more room than I thought, so I kind of ran Zach pretty tight, just got into him and then ended up making the middle work and all that and set me up for the last restart, which I was really hoping. I heard there was some beef over the radio with Donnie and Tucker, so
yeah.
I was just sitting there hoping and praying that they were going to take each other out there in 3 and 4 and I could somehow scam, but didn't happen, but it is what it is. The whole race was fun. Kind of figured it out the middle of the run. I gained a little bit of time on Tucker and evened out at some point. And not sure exactly what the gap was, but just feel like because the first yellow I pitted and got caught a lap down, had to wave, so that took up some time. And after that, it was game on.
Awesome, man. Well, it was a great run. You obviously had one of the fastest paces throughout the run and very consistent, smooth. So great drive, and you gonna be back next year?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hopefully this is a yearly event. This is one of the most fun things to do, honestly.
All right.
Yeah,
Awesome.
thanks again for putting it on.
All right. We like the paint scheme, obviously the Ledford Billiard Supply. You got any other sponsors you want to thank real quick?
Yeah, Ledford Billiard Supply, of course, Cameron Ledford, LedfordBilliardSupply.com. Sim Seats, Maconi Setup Shop, JDR Graphics, of course, the paint there. Flat Out Racing Network, check them out on YouTube. They got a website, flatoutracingnetwork.com. And yeah, just got to thank LDR too for keeping me motivated and all this and that, and keeping me going.
All right, awesome. Well, have a great rest of your contender series. Congrats on second place. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk to Donovan Strauss. Hey, Donovan, how's it going, man?
I'm good.
Yeah, man, that was quite the battle between you and Tucker Minter, man. Tell us a little bit about your race.
Yeah, so Tucker was just I couldn't match his long run pace. Like the first run, I was there, and then the second run, I short field thinking it would help me, and I just got way too tight, and tires just were not there at the end of the run, and I just fell off completely. And doing everything I could, I stayed out as long as I could the last run there, because I knew if a yellow came out, that would put me at a shot to win. And I came into this race I was winning or I was wrecking. So, and I went for it, and I got the lead there, and I tried to do everything I could to hold on. And Tucker was racing me pretty hard. I raced him pretty hard, and then we just got into it, and then I sent him into the corner. We were just going at it, just heat of the moment stuff. Like, we were both trying to win the race, and I don't know. We just roughed each other up too hard, and I got a little upset about it. He got a little upset about it, and I just couldn't match his long run pace no matter what I did at the end there, and felt like I had a chance on the green white checkered, the last one, to get at least a chance at him, and I did. I got to his inside out of 2 and spun the tires a little too hard coming off the corner, and had to send it into 3, and that was all I had. And well, P3.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, to be fair, like, I think anybody would have been upset or hot under the collar no matter what position they were in. So, you put on an amazing show for us, and you guys didn't wreck each other, and that's all we can ask for. So, thank you guys for that amazing race. And do you have any sponsors you want to thank?
Yeah, thank you to SSG, Steel Series, Oats Overnight, JD for the help on the box and beautiful car, Scuff Gaming, everyone at Legacy for all the help on the pro stuff. Thanks to Tucker for making it a show there. Like I said, I gave it everything I had. Oh, it wasn't enough, but I also want to apologize to Parker and Zach on the restart where I spun my tires and just came up into him. I was driving over my head and made a mistake, and it was silly of me. So apologize to them, and congrats to Tucker.
Oh yeah, man. Easy to do. 900 horsepower, Atlanta. It happens. So I wouldn't sweat that. You've won $20 for finishing third. So congrats. That was the prize pool. So yeah, man. Hope to see you back next year, and great run again.
Thank you.
All right. That's Donovan Strauss, and we're gonna talk to Corey Carpenter next. Hey Corey, what's up, man?
Hey man, how y'all doing?
Pretty good. That was a race.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Honestly, best case scenario for me at the end, I blew a right front tire on the first run. Had to drive around the last lap with a meatball flag, and I pitted and made my pit stop slow. Fell back to like 12th. Crawled back up to 8th, and then pitted again, and I got the worst time caution ever. Put me a lap down. So I just spent the rest of the race trying to recover, and then had the best starts of my life. Got through a wreck sideways. Pretty fun.
Let's take a look actually at some of that stuff you're talking about. I mean, you started from the pole. Obviously, didn't have the pace that Tucker did, but overall you had solid top 5 pace the whole race. Was that setup too tight for you, or I heard a lot of guys complaining they were tight?
Yeah, I just couldn't figure out how to keep the right front of the car. I had great 40 lap pace. I probably should have done the 40 lap strategy. It might have worked better for me, but I couldn't. The last 10 laps, I was just plowing. In 1 and 2 specifically, I could not get the car to turn. I had to use so much brake and slow down so much. And I kind of figured it out the second and the third run. Compared to Tucker's times, the third one was definitely my best run, but by that point it was too late. I was 25 seconds back.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tucker had, he's a class of the field. He definitely deserved that win. If anybody won besides him, it was going to be, just dumb luck, I guess. He had us covered by far.
Yeah, it was quite a battle, but yeah, I think Tucker really earned this one, and kind of cool to see a new name up at the top. But got any sponsors you want to thank? Anybody out there that spotted you or anything?
No spotter this race, but I want to thank John Adams for hanging out with me and the team and the Discord channel. We had a lot of fun just, shooting the stuff back and forth in the race, kind of having fun. I got to thank Reaper, Legacy, obviously, for being on the car. Those boys are a lot of fun to hang out with and make good cars, so thank you, of course. Event is one of my most look forward to events every year, so it'll definitely be an annual occurrence as long as you put it on for me.
Okay, well, you answered my last question. Are you coming back next year?
Absolutely. Depends on what they do with Atlanta. I feel like we should do like a Legacy Texas kind of deal.
Okay.
I feel like the grip levels of this track made it fun, but at the same time made it to where we had to couldn't really race each other. We had to race the track, and I think we might be able to race each other a little better at Texas or something. A little cooler weather kind of deal, looser setup.
Gotcha. Well, we're not locked into Atlanta by any means, but it was fun.
Especially if they make that high grip Atlanta on iRacing next year, we should definitely not run that.
Well, we're definitely not going to run the new Atlanta next year. I'll just say that. Hey, guess what? We're not running the new Atlanta. Everybody, breaking news. So we're open to suggestions though. If we want to do Texas or I don't know something else, let's have a chat about it. But
whatever you do, it'll be a lot of fun, and I'm sure you'll get people to show up. I mean, we had a 150 lap run and the hardest car to drive on the service.
Yeah,
so,
I'm impressed. You guys
pretty impressed with the whole field.
Yeah.
Honestly, the race last year had a lot better drivers in it, but we also wrecked a lot more. So, what does that tell you?
Yeah. I mean, we went longer with the lower SOF. So, all right, Corey. Well, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next year.
Yeah, man. Thanks for putting it on again. I'm gonna go take a shower now. You have a great rest of your night.
I told you guys they're gonna take a shower. So that was Corey Carpenter. We've got Max Brady up in here. So let's see. Hey, Max, you here?
Yep, I'm here.
Man, you sneaked into the picture obviously quickly early on. You started 40th, and it seemed like in a blink of an eye you were up to 15th. So, and then you finished 8th. So how did that happen?
Yeah, started 40th through the LCQ, and another thing before this is, so I've never driven the COT. I wasn't really around when the COT was like the main car and everything. I've only been here for a couple years, but so I made a stupid mistake going into qualifying without doing any laps. So obviously you saw I went into qualifying and I knocked the fence down and I didn't get a time in. So I had to go through the LCQ. So I got a bunch of practice in before the LCQ and was able to pass Carson Bowers there with a couple laps left to get into the race. And then the race went smooth. I wasn't too good on the right front. That was wearing a lot more than my right rear was. So I was around like 16th, 17th, maybe 15th on pace, and I kind of was just doing my thing. I was pitting every 45 laps or so, and got a caution. Stayed on the lead lap there, but I had to pit because I just wasn't good on fuel. So I had to pit, got a lap down, and then we got all those cautions, and I just avoided all the wrecks and somehow got to 8th.
Yeah, man, you definitely drove up through the field and got through a lot of that traffic. Was that a lot of fun?
Oh yeah, I mean this whole race was a blast. This might have been the most difficult race I've done because with all just the tire saving and being light on the throttle and everything. But at the end there, it was a blast.
Yeah, yeah, we're watching the last lap right now on the stream. Obviously, it got pretty crazy there at the end, but you had a great race, man, and congratulations. Do you have anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, so I'd like to thank Lowline Racing, of course, and then I'd like to thank JDR Graphics. This was the first time I've ever ran JD's car. He made me something today, and it looked great. So appreciate JD.
Yeah, JD always makes great schemes. So that's Max Brady. Thanks, Max, for joining us.
Yep, of course.
Are you going to be back next year?
Oh yeah, I'll be back. This was a blast. I appreciate you putting it on as well.
All right, cool. Well, the broadcast was probably like the worst production ever, but we did our best considering it was like a one-man band, and you guys obviously are the show and did a great job going 155 laps, green flag. Are you gonna go take a shower?
Oh yeah. I'm about to do that. I took one before the race, but I think I'm gonna do it again.
All right, that's what I thought. You don't always get sweaty in some races nowadays, so that's Max Brady. What a race! Everybody's gone. Nobody's in this channel right now, so I guess we'll sign off. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Derek Justice is in the TeamSpeak. Hey, Derek Justice, what's up?
Hey, what's up? I was just talking to Corey.
Hey, are you gonna run this next year?
If it's not on a Thursday, I couldn't run it on Thursday because I bowl on Thursday.
He bowls on Thursday. Well, we had to change it because Mooncar 24 is tomorrow.
Oh.
Well, maybe next year we'll be on a Friday. I'll try to make it happen for you.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to do it just for one person, dude.
I mean,
I don't run it. If you notice, I don't run any major events anymore.
No.
Like, I'm not even going to do the Landon Castle qualifying stuff because.
Oh, you should. You would be.
I am not as good as I used to, Brian. I am like my mojo's.
Your mojo's shot, but you're just as good as you ever were. You just need to build up your confidence, get a couple solid runs in you. You're not a bad driver. You're a good driver. You just need a little bit of shot of confidence, and yeah, you need to sign up for this next year. So this is Derek Justice, guys.
Yeah.
You have anybody you want to thank for your stream?
Oh, my stream? I had a bowling stream tonight.
Yeah, we've still
Appreciate
got.
everybody
We got 41 viewers right now. You can shout out anybody you want.
No point to me doing any selfish flex, man. It's your channel, not mine.
I think we're gonna. Are you gonna stream? We're trying to raid.
No, I already streamed tonight. I did my bowling night tonight.
Okay. Oh well, now Max left, so now I feel bad that I pulled him away from you. So.
Oh.
My bad. But
Oh, yeah.
who should I raid, Derek?
Good question. Let's see.
You pick the raid. Derek Justice is gonna guide the raid, so we'll see what happens.
I really have no clue right now.
We gotta find somebody with a webcam, right? That's a qualification most of the time.
If you want to get some exposure for yourself, Summit. No, I'm just.
No, that's not the goal. He probably won't even know. He wouldn't even notice.
I mean, the only person that I'm thinking of right now is O'Neal. Tyler O'Neal.
Oh, okay.
At the moment.
Yeah. What's his channel?
Tyler_O'Neal.
_O'Neal.
Everybody else is doing road right now, it looks like.
Okay, cool. Well, everybody, thanks again for watching the 2021 Hard to Drive 300 for Brian Blackford and Derek Justice. We're going to sign off for now. Derek, you have any closing thoughts before we raid?
I need more seat time in the B car.
Okay. Derek's going to go get some more seat time. I'm going to go to the bathroom and get some food. So I'll see you guys over there. Say hi to Tyler. Bye.
Lower than normal.
You know, I'm
Like,
just
coming
sitting
from
here in my
stomach
raised
area.
F250.
There you go.